Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle channel. I'm your hostess, Belle, and welcome to Bargains by Belle. This is the viewer's choice auction, which is absolutely my favorite auction of the entire week. Why? Well, because it is the theme that y'all voted on. How did you vote? My moderators work so hard every week to come up with three great themes on the YouTube community page, and y'all vote. And this week's theme was voted sent for the theme of movies and game galore. So I am so thrilled to be able to bring you a presentation. I'm also super excited about the themes we have for next week. And I tell you, one of my favorite moments at the mod meeting every week is hearing the pitches for various themes and why this moderator thinks this would be a great theme. And then everybody works on the title. If y'all could just see it, y'all would see it's a wonderful collaboration full of smart and savvy people. And I am so blessed to have a great squad of mods. Speaking of my squad of mods, let me go ahead and start by thanking them before the auction even begins. So, first, running my chat tonight, confirming my bid, asking the questions y'all all want to hear is Cool Ranch Dorito, my friend Amy. She's also got a wonderful channel, does fantastic auctions. And if I could ever be 1/10 of as polished as she does, then my my life would be complete. And we also have Lisa M. Adventure, who also has a great channel. Her adventures are in family friendly living. She goes to wonderful vacations and festival with her loving husband, her sweet baby. And so if you are looking for fun, family friendly adventures, check out it. Next, we see, I am so privileged and honored to see F.W. Waller in the chat. He is a fantastic movie channel. So he has wonderful criticisms and critiques and in-depth looks at classic movies. He is also a wonderful, renowned expert on comic books and anime, superheroes, everything I don't know. F.W. Waller knows, and he does it with Southern charm and hospitality. Jennifer Chesney, welcome. Shelby Jonesy, welcome. Joanne McGuire, welcome. Pamela Whitaker, welcome. If y'all would, go ahead and click that thumbs up for me, pretty please. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. That lets YouTube know that you approve of my channel and that they should share it out. So let me make a few announcements. The first announcement is that Wednesday and Thursday are my packing, weighing, calculating the shipping, and invoicing days. So if you want to be first on the list because you're in a hurry, or if you want to be last on the list because you're in no hurry, or even if you need to combined with a weekend auction or you need something special, let them know. So she makes the list and checks it twice. She keeps me on schedule and helps with the invoicing. So she is always the lady who can solve all your problems for you. Next, I want to let you know that on Friday, Saturday, we're going to be back with more fantastic Bargains by Belle auctions. So if there is something you are looking for, once again, Lisa's the woman who's going to write the list. She wrote several ideas down last night that were requests. So if you have more requests, let me know. We'll let her know, actually. Or if you're looking for some kind of specific gift or sizing, once again, she is the person that keeps all of those details straight. So Lisa, if you'll go ahead and drop your link and drop Cool Ranch's link just to make sure all of my followers are also following you, I'd appreciate that. So make sure y'all go ahead and tune in Friday and Saturday. We'll take Sunday off, and then Monday and Tuesday for more Bargains by Belle auctions. Now, just in case anybody is watching who has never made a purchase on my channel or any other channel, let me tell you how this works. I've got the registration form pinned at the top of the chat. If you want to make a purchase, go ahead, fill that registration form out. It just lets me know where to send the invoice and lets me know where to send the items that you win. But there is absolutely no pressure to bid or to buy. This can be a social gathering, and we can just have fun chatting in the chat. So after all, with this being movies and games, I'm sure we're going to hear some critiques of the movies. I'm sure a few people are going to have stories to tell. Hopefully F.W. Waller will give me some details, since I've seen a few movies, but not 99% of them. So hopefully he will add some good little tidbits here and there as our resident movie expert. Also, if you haven't already joined my Discord. Discord is another free platform, and you can join as many Discord channels as you want to, just like you can join as many YouTube channels as you want to. And just like my YouTube channel is G-rated, family friendly, and has a sweet Southern theme, so does my Discord. And it's also the quickest way to message me, the place where I upload all the information first, and a direct line to me. Because unlike emails, which sometimes get lost, sometimes end up in a junk folder or a spam folder, every single message goes through on Discord because there are no junk or spam folders. Easy peasy. Aw, thank you so much, Mr. F.W. Waller. I appreciate that. Okay, next, let me tell you how this is going to work. So once you've registered, you can bid in numbers in the chat. I do ask that you bid in numbers. I know it's so easy to bid in words. I'll take that. Add that to my box. If nobody wants that, if you have one more of those, I'll take it. But I need a number. Pretty please, a number. So that way, Lisa can get it on the list. Also, this is a real auction. It is absolutely and positively legally binding. The only time that you can retract a bid is during the auction. Once the auction is closed, you are absolutely required to pay the amounts that you have bid. So let me also say that bids with other auctions that I'm on for combined shipping. So let me know if you're bidding over for next week. Otherwise, I do my invoices on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so the bidding increments be in $1 increments. The methods of payment that I accept are Zelle. Zelle's my preferred method of payment because it has no fees and it's guaranteed by the banking system. But of course, I do also accept PayPal. PayPal is how you can pay with your bank card, your debit card, your credit cards, and they even take Venmo. PayPal is also the software that I use to make all of the invoices, regardless of method of payment. The shipping that I use is called Pirate Ship. It's a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and the post office, which is USPS, to get you the lowest rates. It's determined upon 3 criteria: your distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana, based on the weight of the package and based on the dimensions of the package, the length, width, and height. Now, before we get started with the actual auction as a reward for those of you who showed up bright and early, right when the notification went out. I have what I call a Bill's Bargain Bonanza Round. And during this Bonanza Round, all items start at just one measly dollar. And I plummet the bidding increments from $1 down to 50 cents. So, this should give you some great bargains to start your day out with. I know some of you are probably saying, wait, Belle, it said movies and games. I don't see movies and games. I see paper plates, straws, and napkins. Well, here's the way the mods explained it to me, that just like when you go to somebody's house to watch a movie for a game night, they have a spread all laid out. They want you to eat, they want you to snack. Even when you go to a cinema, you pass by the snack counter first. So, in that same way, I want you to, down south, make a plate does not mean paint it and fire it in a kiln like it does up north. Make a plate means you pick up a plate that is available on a buffet, you put some food, snacks on it, and then you sit down at the table, the sofa, wherever the host is hosting, and it's all ready for you to snack on. So basically, that's what we're doing is we're starting out with the plates, the napkins, the straws. We're going to have some snacks. Then we're going to actually, when the auction officially starts, get to the movies and games. Okay, so let's see if Cool Ranch Dorito is ready to begin. I say, laissez bon temps, roule. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life. Roll in your heart, roll in your soul, and hopefully roll with a thumbs up to help me out on YouTube. You can show me some love in the chat with some fleur-de-lis. Also, go ahead and press the share button and share me out on your YouTube community page. Share me out on your Facebook, your Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, and all the others. So the more you share me, the more it helps and the more people we can bring into the auction. Okay, I think we are officially beginning. So you'll see I have some various paper plates here. I've got some party straws. I've got 2 types of napkins. So I'm looking for a dollar starting bid. After all, there's got to be a few of you out there who just don't like washing dishes. And, and I have to tell you, I'm part of that don't like washing dish club. I would rather use a paper plate and then just throw it away. So to fill a whole sink with water and soapy suds for one dish just doesn't make sense. I don't see her. I'm not sure if there's some problem. You might message her on Discord, Lisa. Remember, Lisa, if you need to look at the participants list, click the 3 dots and it'll show you everybody who's here. Okay, so we're looking for a $1 starting bid. The choices in plates are an elegant gold and an elegant gold napkin. We also have a sweet heart shaped, and they say cute words like, I love you, love ya. XOXO hugs sweet, which is great to eat off of all year round because love isn't just for Valentine's Day or anniversaries, but all of the time. And I've got straws, and I also have some long, tall, patriotic napkins. Okay, last call on these. Now, these plates are the luncheon cocktail size plates. I personally prefer to eat on these because I feel like it helps with diet and portion control. Experts often say you naturally fill up the plates you have. So if you use a smaller plate, you're going to end up eating less food and therefore less calories. All right, but let me clear these off, and I've got large plates. Some of y'all might have been waiting for the large plate. And these are the big 8.5 size plates. I've got an XOXO. I've got a birthday princess, which, yes, you can be an adult and still be a birthday princess. I hope for my birthday I qualify as a birthday princess. And we've got balloons because balloons don't have to just be for birthdays. They can be for retirement. They can be for showers. They can be for any occasion. Also, to add to this, part of having a game night or a movie is sometimes you have spills, sometimes you need to clean things up. I've got these 2 packs of sponges. They have a scrubbier side on one side and a soft side on the other. Scrubber's great for baked on pans and pots, and the gentle side is great for Granny's dishes. So I've got this shape. And I also have the traditional square. Yes, I am going to be having later in the show. They are big bags. Well, I do have one small bag. I mostly have there in the full auction mode. So yes, after last time, I made sure that and not only popcorn, but popcorn, kettle corn, and pepcorn. Well, there's Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Any interest in these larger plates or the sponges? Otherwise, we're going to get to the snacks. How many plates are in a package? Okay, let me take a look. Uh, okay, this one's 16. Oops, I turned it backwards. This one is also 16. And this one is 8. So 8, 16, and 16. If you This one was 8, and with the gold premium, it was your best bargain because this one had 24. 24. So if anybody was 24 for a buck from the last round, y'all let me know. Queen Kathy, welcome Aaron, welcome anybody else I missed. Y'all make sure and click the thumb up if you will, please. Okay, last on the paper plates before we get to the snacks. Aw, thank you so much, Aaron. I appreciate that so much. Okay, last call on the paper plate and the sponges, and we'll see who's interested in snacks. And if it is their mind, you can let the moderators know. You can email me at the address in the corner of the screen. And you can also reach me most easily on Discord. Okay, next I have king size s'more by Golden Grams. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 of these available. I've got some Munch candy bars. These are a peanut bar that is gluten-free, that has no artificial ingredients, and is a low glycemic index snack. Let's see, what else do I have? Of course, I have to have a bag of popcorn. This is the only small bag of popcorn I have. I'm going to have the large family size bags later. This one is white cheddar. It's a smart food, so it is only 70 calories. It is gluten-free, no artificial colors, no artificial preservatives, and it's white cheddar. So let's start with these, and then I'll put up a few more snacks. Oh, I also have just one kind bar left. It is dark chocolate, almond, and mint. Well, maybe I can put it here. No. Clearly, display is not my strong suit. Okay, Lisa is already in for one. I love that she wastes no time. Anybody for $1.50? Now, this is my full quantities of these items. There's no spare box on the floor. So when these quantities run out, that's it. It is the smart foods. You would never know you were eating a smart food. You would think it was full fat and salt. Okay, we've got $1. We're looking for $1.50. Otherwise, we're going to start counting this down. Okay, let's count it down, and y'all don't forget to click the thumbs up. If you're on a computer, make sure you're on live chat. If you're on a phone, make sure you're on all chat. That way you see the messages in the order they're received. Otherwise, you see your own message first. Okay, we are sold to Lisa M. Let's see which one or ones she picks. We will be having big family size bags later in the show. But sometimes you want a snack for just yourself, or there may be something that your spouse might not like, or that you might need in a smaller quantity, or for lunch boxes or on the go snacks. Okay, Lisa is going for the popcorn since Cool Ranch recommended it. And she's going for all of the s'mores. Okay. So that leaves the Munch bars and the Kind bar. Anybody else? And y'all feel free to recommend your favorite snacks to other people. That helps me ever so much. Y'all can just chat up a storm here and be social, because that makes the auction more fun. And I love to hear what y'all think about the products up for auction. So talking about them makes it more fun and lively, as long as we keep it on topic. Okay, anybody else? Last call on these. Lisa, I've already put them in the hamper. Don't make me drag them out to recount them. We will recount them when we empty the hamper tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to clear these off. Now, I had a request, and I know this is going to sound crazy to y'all, for hot chocolate, even though it is still so hot outside. But I'm a person who tries to fulfill the request. So I got these fancy flavored hot chocolates. So let me show you the flavors I have. First is peppermint hot cocoa. That's the first flavor. Let me put them up here. You might be able to see them better this way. Okay, peppermint hot cocoa. Then I have chocolate truffle hot cocoa. Next, I have Mexican hot cocoa, which if you've never had it, it has cinnamon and spices in it. For the purists out there, I do have an original hot cocoa. And last but not least, white hot cocoa. So these are the 6 flavors of hot cocoa that I have to choose from. We'll see who's in the mood for hot cocoa, or you could save it for one night when it gets to be a little chilly, or you wake up and it's a cold morning. You could even save it for Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas. Christmas is less than 100 days away. Okay, Joanne's in for one. Anybody for $1.50? Lisa's in for second choice. Okay, let's count this down and get to picking. They are a box of 1. It is 1 specialty flavored hot chocolate. Let me see if I can show the side of the box. Here we go. It says you will need 6 ounces of water or milk. And here's the instructions. Combine cocoa mix with 6 ounces of water or milk. Stir well and enjoy. And moderators, y'all help to keep me on track with who was first, who was second, who was third, who wants which one. Y'all help me out, pretty please. Okay, so let's see. Joanne McGuire was apparently first, and y'all help keep me track of who wanted what. I believe she wanted she wants a whole list. Okay, so the peppermint and the truffle and the toffee. Okay, so let me make sure I've got the 3 correct ones. I'm pretty sure these are the 3 she wants. Toffee, truffle, and peppermint. Okay, I think those are the 3. So Joanne, just confirm that I've gotten the right one. Pretty idea. Okay, and then we'll see who was next to pick. Cool Ranch, let me know who was second, pretty please. So still remaining, we have white chocolate, hot cocoa, Mexican hot cocoa, and original hot cocoa. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Okay, second choice was to Lisa. Lisa. Okay, Lisa's going to take the rest. Okay, my apologies to anybody else who was in third, fourth, or fifth. That's why I always say you can get in for second or third choice, but they might run out before they get to y'all. But now that I know these are popular, I will try to retail arbitrage some more. And if I can possibly find them, I will bring them back to a future auction. This just shows how helpful it is when y'all request things that you like. Okay. Next, let me show you what I have. I've got a package of these cups. I believe you put them together. At first, I thought they were broken, and then I realized, oh, wait, you have to assemble the tops and the bottoms. So that's going to be the first choice. And they do not have to be for a adult beverage. They are also great for a shrimp cocktail. Okay, next I have these are cup of noodles. So sometimes when you're watching a movie, you don't just want snacks, you want a little bit of actual food. These are the good ones with shrimp. And I've got 3 of those. Next, I've got Kit Kat Thins, but these aren't the regular Kit Kat Thins. No, these are chocolate hazelnut, which is a limited time flavor. Next, I've got a Jif to Go. And you'll see that this box is open. There are 3 of these in there. They are all sealed. All sealed. And it's a box of 3. So, and what are they good for? They are good for dipping. Dip your apples in it. Dip your celery, pretzels, crackers. Oops. Let me pivot the camera this way. I do have 2 of these Kit Kat, by the way. Okay, Lisa's already in for 1. She must have seen something she liked. And remember, we'll have more snacks coming up later in the auction of the bigger full-size variety. Oh, oops, I had one more thing. I'm so sorry. I have mug treats. Mug treats are cake that you make in a mug. It's by Betty Crocker, and the flavor is rainbow chip cake, which basically looks like a funfetti cake. And not only that, the frosting is included. So you get the cake, you get the icing, you just pour it into a mug, stir it up with some water, and microwave. Okay, we've got $1. We're looking for $1.50. Thank you so much, everybody, for bidding in numbers. That helps me ever so much. And bidding is in the order received. So if you want to advance the bid, you can. Otherwise, when we do first pick, second pick, third pick, it will be in the order received, which is the importance of being on live chat if you're on a computer, or all chat if you're on a phone. Otherwise, you accidentally see your own message first instead of in the order that they are received. Okay, anybody want to go up to $1.50? Otherwise, we're going to count this down and pick in the order typed. And once again, thank you to my moderators, Cool Ranch Dorito, who is Amy, and she is running my chat tonight. Lisa M. Adventure, who makes the list of who buys what, the price, the quantity, and that list becomes your invoice. So thank you so much to my moderators. They both have great channels in and of their own rights. Okay, so in first apparently was Lisa M. Adventure, and then we have Pamela in second. Everything is a one and done, except I have 2 of the Kit Kat Thins in the chocolate hazelnut and 3 of the couple noodles in the shrimp. Okay, Lisa's going for the 2 Kit Kat. Excellent choice. I am now sold. We'll put this up here in its place. Okay, Lisa's done. Then we have Pamela. I'm thinking Pamela wanted the noodles. Is that correct? The shrimp noodles. Let me just confirm that with her or my moderators. I appreciate y'all bidding so quickly and efficiently. And everybody in the chat, y'all make sure to congratulate the winners. Okay, so I am sold out of the noodles. Mug treats are flying off the shelf, wanting to go home with y'all. Okay, anybody else? I still have a 3-pack of Jif to go. I have multiple mug treats, and I have a 6-pack of mini goblets. Okay, any interest? Y'all make sure and click the thumbs up for me, pretty please. Also, you can always show me a little love with fleur-de-lis in the chat. And when we wrap up this round, we're going to get the auction started. So y'all make sure to let me know what you'd like to get started with, if it's movies, if it's games, if it's anthologies of movies, whole seasons of TV shows. Y'all let me know. Okay, I've got all 3 of the noodles in the hamper for you, Pamela. And Lisa, put your name on them so you'll see them on your invoice. That is all the noodles that I happen to have tonight. But now that I know they are popular, I will keep my eye open for more. Lisa, that's so funny. Okay, last call on these. And remember, we will have more snacks, so we'll do some movies and games, and y'all let me know when you're ready for snacks. So y'all can always request, and my moderators will keep asking. In movies, they are all brand new. I have both DVDs and Blu-ray, so y'all make sure and let me know what you're looking for. I have games for all ages and all types. Even have some for payouts. Okay, let's start out with a few big pieces that I want to sell off and move out of my way. How about that? Oh, this is a super fun game. It says the word air power on it. And it comes with the receptacle. I'm trying not to use the G word because YouTube is very sensitive about the G word. And it also comes with spare balls. So I'm going to start this multi-piece set with 2 receptacles. It's got little balls loaded in it already. It's got 6 spare balls. I'm going to start this at $12. And FW Waller has a great note that modern game consoles will also play video games. So good to know that. Okay, $12 starting bid. And remember, you're getting the entire set. You're getting all of the refills. You're getting everything you see. Absolutely. Cool Ranch makes a great point that it's good for both boys and girls. Also, a great way to run around and get some exercise when you're hiding behind trees and behind the corner of the house. Great wording, Amy. Thank you so much. Well, maybe I started this a little high. Let's do a price drop. It's going to be our first price drop of the night. Let's price drop this down to $10 and see if we can't get that sold. Think about it. It's like $5 a set for the blue one, $5 a set for the white one. This way you are assured that no matter who gets it, they can have a friend or sibling play with them. No, that's great. I think we all know the pew, 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 pew. And I have seen other auctions call them that too. Okay, there's the price drop. Price drop. Okay, anybody for this 2-piece set? I will have some of the water ones also coming up if that's what you would prefer. Okay, any interest? Oh, that's okay, Erin. So glad to have you here, sweetheart. Everybody click the thumbs up. I'm going to show a couple more of these and then we'll go to some movies. Any interest at all? Okay, let me move this aside. Next, this one was originally $6.99. It's for ages 3 and up. It's called a Space Defender Blaster. It has lights and sound and vibrating action. Here's a look at it on the back. I'm going to start this one at $6. $6. Let's see if I can get it to sit up pretty for y'all. So this one has lights and sound and vibrating action. So you can totally use this one around the house. You can use this one against grandma and grandpa because nothing shoots out except for lights and sound. So that old idea of playing dead, you can ham it up with the relatives here. Oh, thank Thank you so much. Okay, so apparently this looks like the stormtroopers in the Star Wars. Okay, so if we have any Star Wars fans, thank you so much, FW Waller. These not having kids, therefore, I don't know one of these from another. So y'all are so helpful. And anybody else in the chat who has experience or expertise, y'all set me straight. Okay, so we're starting bid of $6. So instead of defending the galaxy, you could defend your parents if you're a kid. You could defend the local homestead. You could defend that little brother or sister of yours in the crib or the playpen. Okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm good for kids wanting to dress as stormtroopers for Halloween. That's a great part of the whole costume. Okay, I'm going to make this a choice auction. Defend your spot on the couch. I can so see Shelly that in Big Bang Theory. Yes. Okay. I'm going to make this a choice auction. So there's this choice. And then there is this water shooter. This thing is. So I'm going to add a choice. So now it is for choice. So this is the one with lights and sound. The one at the top is the water shooter. And water shooter is for ages 3 and up, just like the Space Defender Blaster is for ages 3 and up. All brand new and still in their packages. And thank y'all so much for helping me in the chat. Boy, if I could get this kind of help on my regular auctions when I'm trying to show complicated crafts, I really appreciate y'all coming through for me and helping a belle out. Okay, anybody interested? Now, y'all remember that at the very end of the auction, we will have a clearance round. As always, y'all can make me an offer. Maybe somebody wants both of these. Maybe somebody wants both of these and the double pack I sold earlier. I am always open to respectful offers, especially with Christmas coming around soon. So, we are open to offers, and my moderator, Cool Ranch, will field those and always make sure that they are respectable. And if not, maybe we will clearance them at the end. Okay, so let's move on and get to some movies. Y'all let me know, do you want to see DVDs or you want to see Blu-ray? Do you want to see superhero movies, space movies, comedies, action, adventure, Christian movies? Y'all let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll try to bring that genre up first. Otherwise, I'm just going to choose some stuff. Okay, well, I'll start with a few choices. All right, this is a DVD starring Denzel Washington, Rami Malek, and Jared Leto. It's called The Little Things, and this was originally $19.95, but I'm going to start this at $5 for choice. Okay, we'll do some TV shows next. Oh no, there's a glare. And my apologies for the glare. When you are selling brand new items that are sealed, these things happen. Next, I have a Mortal Kombat. This too was originally $19.95. Warning, there will be scenes of combat in Mortal Kombat. Next, I have The Lost World, part of the Jurassic Park series. Warning, there will be dinosaurs and action. So these will be the first three movies. Ooh, and Cool Ranch is so great. She has the exact titles. And F.W. Waller is letting us know that it is based on a video game. Okay, good to know. Any interest? Okay, and he's giving us a good warning that it is notoriously violent and R rated. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, TV shows. I've got the entire first season of the Christian TV show The Chosen. We're going to start this at $10. I do have 2 copies of The Chosen. For those of you who don't know, it's an adaptation of the life of Jesus as described in the New Testament in Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John. Next, I have The Crown, which is about the Queen of England. And I have Pretty Little Liars, who explain that the only way to keep a secret is when one of you is dead. And F.W. Waller heard The Crown was good. Okay, good to know. Any interest in these? Well, maybe I started these a little high, even though it's a complete season. I'm gonna price plummet to $8. Remember, I've only got one Pretty Little Liars. I've only got one The Crown, and I have 2 Chosen. Yes, I too have heard lots about The Chosen. I've seen the first 2 episodes from my friend Bold Lion, who recommends it. So I can tell you the acting is great, and it really captures life at that time and in that area of the country. Okay, last call on that, and then we'll do some classic TV. Okay, Cool Ranch is bidding. What season of The Crown? It is the complete 4th season. Complete 4th season. The Chosen is the season 1, and Pretty Little Liars is the second season. So second, fourth, first. Okay, let's count this down to Cool Ranch Dorito, Lisa, and we'll see which one and how many she wants. Okay, did you want one or both of the Chosen? Oh, you're right. It is a buy it now when we have a price drop. Let me know if you want one or both, Amy. We'll go ahead and clear these off. One or both. And then next we'll have some classic TV series. Okay, just one. Anybody else for the other one? Got one more copy left. Okay, in classic TV, it's going to be $3. $3 for Northern Exposure, which is a TV show filmed all about life in Alaska. Then I've got Lost, a mystery wrapped inside a riddle, wrapped inside an enigma. Next, I have Dexter, never heard of it, don't know what it's about. And Burn Notice, once again, never heard of it, don't know what it's about. But those are the choices. $3 for choice on these classic TV series: Northern Exposure, Lost, which I highly recommend, Dexter, and Burn Notice. Dexter is a thriller about a guy who hunts serial killers. Okay. Lost is about a plane that goes down, and the people have to band together on the island and rebuild civilization. And they end up finding interesting reasons the plane may have gone down, and interesting inhabitants of the island and what might have happened there. And Lisa wants to let us know that Dexter is amazing, but not for kids. So these are only $3. They are all classic. They're all older, which is why they're only $3. Each one is multiple discs in order to have the entire season. Yes, Lost was created by J.J. Abrams, who is behind Star Trek and Star Wars. Joanne also likes Lost. See, I did too. Every Thursday, I was like tuned in, watching it, reading the subtitles, and thinking about what could be next. So loved it. And now instead on Thursdays, I'm watching Big Brother and the Challenge. Well, I know it either, but apparently several other people have. Okay, last call. All right, we will pass. All right, let's see what else now that we've done TV first. Okay, let's do some action movies next. All right, I have F9, which I believe is part of the Fast and Furious franchise. It says that it's a director's cut. It was originally $19.99. You'll see it's a collector's sleeve around a CLV. So $dollars for choice, $7 for choice. So we've got F9, We have The Fate of the Furious, which is apparently F8. For you super fans out there, superhero fans, I should say, we have The Incredible Hulk, starring Edward Norton, Liv Tyler, Tim Roth, and William Hurt. Super powered adrenaline blast. Let me squeeze these over. Next, I have The Justice League. And I can recognize Batman and Wonder Woman and a few others on the cover. So apparently it's a multi-superhero movie. And then last but not least, we have the highly scrutinized Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro in The Joker. FW Waller is letting us know that The Incredible Hulk is one of the first Marvel Cinematic Universal films. Okay. So much movie commentary tonight. And Justice League is apparently about the DC superheroes Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Aquaman, and all of them. Okay. So if you like superheroes, we've got lots to choose from here. And we even have a notorious villain in The Joker. And I'm guessing there is some superhero that must somehow take him down at some point. So whether the superhero is the driver of a Fast and Furious car, or wears a cape, or turns green. Therefore, we've got lots of great choices here. Not for kids, absolutely. If anybody's looking for kids' movies, let me know and I'll bring some up. I will also have some comedies. We'll also have some dramas, war movies. We will have some multi film collections. So, y'all let me know what you'd like to see. We'll also still have lots of games and snacks to come. Okay, last call on these action movies. All are sealed DVDs. Okay, next, let's have some movies of faith. We're gonna start these at $7. This one is called Jesus Music, and it's a compilation of a lot of artists from Amy Grant to Michael W. Smith, Chris Tomlin, CeCe Winans, Lauren Daigle, Newsboys, Skillet, Striper, Kurt Franklin, Toby Mac. So all of them in concert. Next, we've got God's Not Dead. We have Joseph Fiennes in Risen, a witness to the manhunt that changed the course of human history. The best film about the life of Jesus since Passion of the Christ. And we have The Shack, starring Sam Worthington, Octavia Spencer, and Tim McGraw, where a person who is struggling in their faith goes to the shack and during a time of prayer and meditation receives a visit that, much like Scrooge received a visitor, changes the perspective. Yes, Striper is a heavy metal Christian band. So there are Christian country artists, Christian rappers, Christian heavy metal, Christian African American gospel. There are all kinds of Jesus music on the Jesus Music DVD. So looking for $7 starting bid. And Cool Ranch has seen God's Not Dead and says it's an awesome movie. And reminding that the starting bid is $7. I do have 3 copies of The Shack. The rest of the movies are one and done. Christian movies are a great stocking stuffer because they are often rewatched. And sometimes you can suggest a Christian message with a movie to somebody who might not otherwise be open. Oh, and Joanne is quite the movie fan. She says that she's seen The Shack, Risen, and all the God's Not Dead movies. Woohoo! Okay, last call on these. I tell you what, since I've got 3 copies of The Shack, $5. $5. Oh, oops. Cool Ranch was in for 7. Well, if you want The Shack, it's $5. Otherwise, I still have these others at 7 because I did have a price drop on one. Okay, well, let's see which one Cool Ranch wanted. Oh, she was probably putting her toddler down. Lisa's a mom of a sweet little toddler. Okay, so she wanted the Jesus music. Okay, great choice. All right. Anybody else for the remaining choices? Or if you want The Shack, I lowered the price to $5 because I've got 3 copies. So once again, Sam Worthington, Octavia Spencer, and country star Tim McGraw. I'm gonna pass then. Okay, next let's do we'll do some dramas. How about that? We're going to start these at $7. I've got Dune. No clue what this is about. However, I'm guessing that F.W. Waller. Mike can tell us, pretty please. I think this is a movie he's familiar with. I've got the great sports movie, The Blind Side, for which Sandra Bullock won an Oscar, based on an incredible true story. Next, I've got a drama called The Prisoner. And this stars Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, and many others. Oops, glare. Well, this one's got a glare too. Sorry about that. Okay, so Dune, The Blind Side, or Prisoners? And F.W. Waller says that Dune was really good. He hasn't seen Prisoners, but he's heard very good things. And of course, winning Oscars for The Blind Side tells you that the Academy felt good about it. And Joanne saying The Blind Side was good. Good to know. Okay, any interest? Okay, Lisa's back. Next, let's have some war dramas. I'm going to start with Hacksaw Ridge, which I believe was about a military personnel who didn't want to use weapons to murder people. He just wanted to help those in combat. Oh, and at the bottom it says it is the best war movie since Saving Private Ryan. Next, I have 1917. This is by Sam Mendes. It was originally 1999. I'm going to start these at $7. It is the winner of an Academy Award and Best Cinematography. And then lastly, I want to show you a different type of war. This is a movie called Unhinged. It stars Russell Crowe. It was filmed right here in New Orleans. And I have seen this in the theaters, and it is all about a man having the worst day of his life. One thing after another goes wrong and wrong and wrong. And if you've seen somebody come unhinged with road rage turns into stalking, turns into hunting, turns into murder and arson and a host of other terrible things. So this is a war of a man against himself and humanity. Lisa, Unhinged would absolutely qualify as a horror movie. It starts out as suspense and drama and turns into absolute horror. So if you're looking for horror, go for Unhinged. I've personally seen it, and I can tell you it is not appropriate for children, and it is suspenseful and spellbinding and scary as all get out of what one man is pushed to do. And you get to see all over New Orleans. And F.W. Waller wants to recommend both 1917 and Hacksaw Ridge. Both are great films if you haven't seen them. Lisa's in for 7. Anybody want to go up to 8? I do have 2 copies of Hacksaw Ridge. All right, well, let's count this down to Lisa. Okay, Lisa is going for Unhinged. When you watch this, you've got to tell me what you think. You may even have to stop while you're watching to tell me. Okay, anybody else? Okay, I've got 2 of Hacksaw Ridge. If anybody wants Hacksaw Ridge, I'm going to lower the price to $5 just because I have 2. Not saying it's worth than the rest, but just because I have 2. So, price drop on Hacksaw Ridge. This is the movie about the soldier that doesn't want to use weapons and just wants to help and aid the people in the military. Okay, Cool Ranch is in for 5. Would you like one or both copies? One or both? Yep, only 5. And I just keep dropping it off my little shelf. Need a real shelf and not a cardboard box. Okay, let me know, Amy, one or both. Oh, sorry, not a bit. All right, no worries there. Let's do some space movies. Okay, the first one, and these are going to start out at $5. The first one is called Space Warriors. It stars Dermot Mulroney, Thomas Horn, Mira Sorvino, Danny Glover, and Josh Lucas. Space Warriors. The second one is called Beyond White Space. And the last one is called Fred I, the best friend ever built. Aw, look at the boy with his best friend of a robot. Okay, $5 for choice. So sorry once again about the glares, y'all. So Space Warriors, Beyond White Space, and Fred I. I for artificial intelligence, I guess. No worries, it's all good. So anybody into space movies? Still to come, we'll have some dramas, comedies, and animation. Also, we're going to have some classic movies, games, puzzles, snacks. Any interest? Okay, last call on these. All right, classic movies. Now we're going to have these for $7. Abbott and Costello. It's a classic film called The Mummy. And here's Abbott and Costello. It says that they are comedy legends. So that's going to be the first choice. The second choice is Jaws, who made many people way back when afraid to go into the water. And Steven Spielberg presents Back to the Future, a Robert Zemeckis film. And even though these are classic, these are still new and sealed. They apparently were, I guess, re-released. And F.W. Waller says all 3 are brilliant. Thank you so much for that endorsement. And if y'all would, please click the thumbs up and help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, click the share button to share me out on your YouTube community page, on all of your Discords, your Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, and Twitter. And thank you so much for being here, F.W. Waller, to help me in explaining these movies. I so appreciate you, sweetheart. Okay, last call on these. I tell you what, let's do a price drop on these in case we have any fans of classic movies. Let's price drop these down to $5. And if y'all aren't already following F.W. Waller Mods, y'all drop his link, pretty please. He's got a great videos where he points out details in acting directing, design, even the background music that you would not otherwise notice in classic films. So price drop down to $5. Once again, the choices are Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy, Jaws, and Back to the Future. Good to know, Erin. Very good to know. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, let's do some comedies. First, I've got Space Jam. It's got some kind of sports player here. And we've got Bugs Bunny and Tweety Bird and some of the other animated characters. This movie was originally 1999, but I'm going to start this one off at $7. The next choice for you fans of Tyler Perry, we have Medea, and this is specifically Medea on the Run. I have Austin Powers in a 3-film collection. The 3 films are, Phil, focus in, International Man of Mystery, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Gold Member. Oh, so sorry about the glare. And last but not least, I've got Jamie Kennedy, Unwashed, a stand-up special. Okay, Lisa's in for 7. And Joanne says, I know Medea movies. Tyler Perry lived in New Orleans for a long while, and before he started making movies, he used to do these one-man shows in local community theaters. I haven't seen Austin Powers, but I trust y'all. Any other interest? Let's count this down to Lisa. And we'll see which one or one she wants. Okay, Lisa, what do you pick? Medea on the Run. Okay, here you go. Going to Lisa. Anybody else? Okay, last call. Okay, this next group of comedies is only going to be $5. This one is sealed but says previously viewed. I'm not sure how that works, but that's what it says. Yet another reason it's $5. It's called Like a Boss. Who wants to be a boss? Apparently, Tiffany Haddish, Rose Byrne, and Selma Hayek did. We've also got The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, about a pair of jeans that these girls share back and forth as they're living their lives and going through difficult times, starring Amber Tamblyn, America Ferrera, Blake Lively, and Alexis Bledel. We've got American Pie, Girls Rule, Damon Wayans, sorry, in Major Pain, Reality Bites, starring Winona Ryder, the incredible Burt Wonderstone, who I believe is some kind of magician, and Rainn Wilson in The Rocker. So these funny little comedies are $5 for choice. No multiples. Any interest? After this, we'll do some sweet Hallmark movies and a PBS. Yep, these are only $5 for this round. Only $5. And FW Waller is saying The Rocker is funny. Okay. The only one of these I've seen is Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and it's a sweet girly girl movie about girl friendship. Great follow up to the first one. Okay, last call on these. Okay, next for you lovers of Hallmark, I've got real life married couple Jessica Tandy and Hume Cronin in this Hallmark Hall of Fame movie called Dance with the White Dog. You can always count on these Hallmark Hall of Fame movies to be G-rated, family friendly, safe for all ages. Also, from the Gold Crown Collector's Edition of the Hallmark Hall of Fame, we've got this movie as well. It's called The Boys Next Door. And it stars Nathan Lane and Tony Goldwyn. And for you PBS fans, we have Downton Abbey. This is the motion picture series all about when the Queen comes to visit. Oops, sorry for the glare. Nope, I made more glare. So I'm going to start these off at $5. Okay, Lisa's in for 5. Anybody for 6? Otherwise, we'll start counting this down. We'll do a few more movies and then we'll go to games. Later in the night, we will circle back to some of our 2, 3, 4, and 5 film collections. Okay, we're sold to Lisa M. Lisa M, are you picking Dance with the White Dog, the Boys Club, or Downton Abbey? Downton Abbey. Oh, this was a great movie. Great movie. I saw it in theaters. Okay, anybody else? Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, we've got a great classic movie of inspiration and motivation. Kevin Costner in Field of Dreams, where it makes you believe if you build it, they will come. And I have to say, it applies to auctions. If you have an auction, sometimes they will come. My channel is proof of that. Next, we've got Keanu Reeves and John Wick. And we've got a 2-disc collector set of No Time to Die, which I believe is a James Bond film. Oh, and Joanne says the movie Dance with a White Dog is an excellent movie. Are those corn cobs, Lisa? So help me, half the time I can't tell about your emojis. Oh, starting bid is that's fun, I guess. That's fun. Oh, corn for Field of Dreams. I get it now. I get it now. Okay. You could probably tell I haven't seen Field of Dreams. Scooter Renee, welcome, welcome. So nice to see you. Aw, thank you, Jennifer. Okay, we're gonna pass on these. Next, I've got some really great movies. These are gonna be $7 for choice. Here is Jurassic World Dominion. It was originally 1999 and it is in a collector's sleeve. Here's the sleeve, here's the movie. Boy, look at Chris Pratt. I wish my mic could be an older version of Chris Pratt. Okay, sorry there for a second. Okay, so $7 for choice. That's the first choice. Next, we have Megan Fox from the director of Silent Hill and Revelation. Lisa, you were asking for horror movies. Here we go. We've got Rogue, and this is when the hunter becomes the prey. Next, I've got Hurricane Heist from the makers of Fast and Furious, the ultimate storm for the perfect heist. So, some thieves use a hurricane as cover in order to commit a terrible heist. So, not just looting, not just looting. Speaking of heist movies, I have Julia Roberts and Clive Owen in Duplicity. But not only is it a caper, it's cool and sexy. So, these are the four choices at the $7 price point: Jurassic World Dominion, Rogue, The Hurricane Heist, and Duplicity. Yes, 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 Lisa, he is. Sign me up. Oh, did you go somewhere, Lisa? Oh, Scooter probably means from work. I always forget which days you work and which days you don't, although the work that a mom does around the house is just as important as the work outside the home. Hi, Rose. Thank you so much for tuning in. And everybody, please, oh, please give a thumbs up. So $7 starting bid. You can skip that long drive to the cinema, those expensive snacks, and just curl up and watch this when you have a free time, or it could be movie night with your husband. And you can put all that money you might have spent at the cinema in your little vacation savings jar. Okay, last call on these. We'll do some animated movies and then we'll go to games. How does that sound? Okay, let me grab my animated movies. Okay, so first is Sing. Do y'all remember Sing? Then I have Pokemon Detective Pikachu. These are going to be $7. I do have 2 copies of the Pikachu. Next, from DreamWorks, I have Puss in Boots. Zuzu Pets Quest for the Zoo. And keep in mind, this is ZHU. Next, I've got DreamWorks Home. And once again, this is one of those collector sleeves. The Best of Peppa Pig. Running out of space as usual. Thomas the Train. The Adventure Begins. The New Adventures of Peter Rabbit. I have to set some of these down here. Ant Boy. Ant-Man? No, Ant Boy. And last but not least, Rise of the Guardians by DreamWorks, once again in a collector's sleeve. And after this, we'll go to games and puzzles, and I even have some pet games. And I am so impressed. Cool Ranch has every title. Boy, she has the ultimate attention span and the fastest fingers ever. She set such a high bar for moderating. Thank you so much, my friend. Okay, any interest in any of these children's movies? These are all brand new and sealed. We are so blessed to have her here on the team. And if you're not already following Cool Ranch, Lisa's going to drop her link because she is a channel you want to follow. She has wonderful animations, exquisite merchandise, and great prices. Okay, next, let me show you these games for pets. And when I say games for pets, I really mean they are the game of eating food. So you use these bowls, which have these built-in mazes, and the pets have to move their food around with their nose, their tongue, whatever. It helps pets slow down in their eating, since some pets have digestion issues if they eat too fast, or are just eating too much for their weight. So I'm going to start these at $5. I have them in light blue and gray. Now, some of you may say this isn't exactly a game, it's more of a pet fear. And hey, if y'all want to criticize me for that, that's okay. I will take that criticism all day. But sometimes when you have a fun theme, you have to have a few little derivations in order to keep it interesting and to have a mix of products, because maybe not everybody has a DVD player, or maybe some people just like to go to the cinema. So I didn't want it to be all movies. I wanted to have some other things too. Likewise, when we get into games, not necessarily everybody has a child or grandchild. So I do try to mix it up so that it's fun to watch for everybody, regardless of who makes up your family and your household. Thank you so much. So we'll see if we have any pet owners out there, any pet lovers out there. And if you're not already connected to my Discord, it is free. It's family friendly. It's a great way to talk and socialize with all of us, to get messages to us quick as can be. Also, you can voice chat. You can video chat. Ooh, you could bet with your friends on how long it will take your dog to finish. This would be a great video too. If you have a pet, you show them how long it takes them to finish on day 1, then how long it takes them on week 2, then after 10 days, after a month. I bet the difference between the first feeding, the end of the first week, and the end of the first month would be so interesting to see. It'd almost be like one of those psychological, scientific kind of videos. And people love pet videos too. Okay, well, I tell you what, let's do a price drop on this. We haven't done a price drop in a few minutes. So, price drop. Okay, price drop down to $4. Anybody interested now? Price drop down to $4. And keep in mind, regardless of whether you have a male or female dog, the sweet little baby blue or gray color are appropriate for both genders of dogs. They're both gender neutral colors. And I'm not sure if dogs even see color, but not here to debate that. Okay, last call on these fun game pet feeders. Can you imagine if humans had these? How many of us would bother if we had to go through the complicated toil of trying to get food out from between all of these barriers? Well, I tell you what, it might depend on what it is. If it was steak or popcorn chicken, yeah, I'd still be getting the chopsticks and fishing it out. If it were lettuce, maybe not. That almost might be some crazy dare for those dare channels, to dare a YouTuber to eat out of a pet bowl. Eat human food, but out of one of these complicated pet bowls. Okay, last call on these. Oh, and just so you know, these do stack and nest. So if for some reason you needed several, they're not going to take up a lot of room when they're nested in shipping. Okay, next, let's go to some puzzles. Puzzles, we're going to start out at $4. Here is the first one. It is Spider-Man. Let me move the camera back. Spider-Man. Oops, there's a glare. Let me see if I can put it here. Spider-Man, $4. Let me put some other choices up there too. For you baseball lovers, I've got an I Love Baseball one, and it shows all of these fields. Crosley Field, Candlestick Park, all of these other baseball great places, great for sports lovers. Okay, the Spider-Man has 400 pieces. Baseball has 1,000 pieces. Let me see what else I've got. I've got a National Capital one. This one has 300 pieces. And here is a weeping willow in front of a mountain on a lake. And it has 300 pieces. So there's 4 choices for this first round of puzzles. So for the low price of $4, you can have a 1,000-piece puzzle with baseball, 400-piece puzzle of Spider-Man, 300-piece puzzle of our U.S. Capitol, and 300-piece puzzle of a weeping willow in front of a mountain on a lake. Great family friendly time together. Even for Christmas, it gives everybody something to do as they open up their various gifts. You can always go ahead and open the puzzle and start assembling it, because you don't want kids to sit around bored. And this is something everybody can do together. Okay, any interest? Well, maybe I started these off a little high. Let's price drop these to $3 and we'll see if there's any interest. The ones in this first puzzle round were Spider-Man, Baseball, U.S. Capitol, and Weeping Willow. So price drop down to $3. So we'll price drop these down to $3. Pretty please. Cool Ranch Dorito. There we go. And we'll do one more round of puzzles. Then we'll go to some games. Okay, let's clear these away then. We'll keep the price at $3 and let me show you a few others. Next, for you international travelers, look at this beautiful Italian cobblestone street. How beautiful is this? I've got a sweet little red brick school here. Looking for $3. The beautiful Aegean Sea. Look at those blue domed buildings overlooking the sea. Next, I have Animal World. Look at all those gorgeous animals. And last but not least, I have ocean animals. Now, this one, it has the fewest number of pieces. It only has 100 pieces. The two in the purple box back here, the Italian City Street and the Schoolhouse, are 300 pieces. And both of the white boxes, the Aegean Sea and Animal World, are 1,000 pieces. So 100, 1,000, and the purple in the back are 300. So those are the choices of this round at the low $3 buy it now price. Any interest? If not, we'll move on to games, and at the end, we're going to have a clearance round. And you are going to be amazed at how I do the clearance round. We're going to do the clearance round in a different way than we have ever done it before. Okay, Cool Ranch is bidding. Let's see what she's bidding on. It was buy it now, so really she's buying. So which ones are you buying it, Miss Amy? And if y'all are still watching, don't forget to give a thumbs up. That helps ever so much. And y'all congratulate Amy on her purchase. Okay, she's going with, wait, are you going with ocean animals? Or are you going with Animal World? Or maybe you're going with both? In the middle. Okay, so she's going with Animal World. Great choice. Okay, anybody else? Anybody else? Last choice, last call. Okay, we will clear these off. Okay, let's go to some games. Okay, I'm going to start with this matching memory game. And y'all know how you do it. You flip over the cards, and you're looking for a match. This is 2 to 4 players, but the greatest thing about it is it's Peppa Pig. After all, you could match any symbols, but these are specifically the Peppa Pig characters. I'm going to start this one off at $7. Yes. Let me do a few games and then I will go to Candy. Thank you so much for reminding me. I've also got salty snacks as well. And I've got some bags of nuts too. Okay, anybody for $7 for memory game Peppa Pig? Look how cute these little ones are playing. $7. I tell you what, I'm going to make it choice. So, first choice is Peppa Pig. Next, I've got Mousetrap Escape. This one was $15, but tonight it is $7. It says scurry through and squeak out. This is what it looks like, a fast paced race to help mice in their daring escape. Move across the board collecting cheese and use the zany contraption to launch your mouse to freedom. But watch out for the trap. Super fun game. And next, I have a geometric puzzle game. This one has 100 levels. It is for ages 3 and up. It has four different challenge levels. It has 19 pieces to it. Here are the four challenge levels with simple, junior, intermediate, and senior level. And yes, adults can absolutely play this. It is for logical thinking ability, visual and spatial perception. There's a picture on the back. So it's a geometric puzzle game. And then last but not least for this round, and this next one is my favorite, it's called a fast push puzzle game. To me, this reminds me of the handheld version of Whack-A-Mole. When I was growing up, I loved when parties were at Chuck E. Cheese. Now, I was never the fancy kid that had my party at Chuck E. Cheese, but I was invited to a few others there. And while I liked the shows and all, and I didn't realize that there was better tasting pizza until I was an adult, I loved the Whack-A-Mole. And every time it would pop up, you just had to knock it down with this little mallet. Well, this is the version of it in handheld. It's called a fast push puzzle game. And so it works that same way. It's for ages 3 and up. And you will see here that it has multiple levels to it, and you can improve your responses. It's good for memory exercises. It is hands-on ability, eye-hand coordination, and multi. And there are 4 game modes: a breakthrough mode, memory mode, scoring mode, and multiplayer mode. Okay, so $7 for choice. Once again, the choices are Peppa Pig, Memory, Mousetrap Escape, Geometric Puzzle Game, and Fast Push Handheld Puzzle Game. These are all great Christmas gifts. Many times at Christmas, you need some unwrapped toy as a donation. These would totally work for that. Okay, any interest in these games? Yes, Toys for Tots and Angel Tree and Samaritan's Purse, Operation Christmas Child. Okay, last call on these. Okay. Next, let me show you a fun classic game. I'm sure everybody remembers Mr. Potato Head. Well, now there is Mrs. Potato Head. I'm going to start this one off at $7 as well. And it is 12 pieces. It's from Play School, a great brand. It is ages 2 and up. And you can see all of these fun ways to put it together. Here's all the pieces that you get. Even a little pocketbook. So $7. Also for $7, I've got a Coco Melon, my first lace art kit. And it includes 6 characters, lacing cards, and 6 laces. Ages 3 and up. It says it is easy for little hands. And here is everything that is included to the back. Yes, it is old school. Absolutely. Somebody asked me the other night, are you going to have any old school games? And I said yes. But they're all going to be brand new. Well, I take that back. I think I have 1 or 2 things that have been opened. I haven't brought them out yet, but I will next. So I've got these 2 available for the low price of $7. Right, let me see if I have anything else that will work for that. Ooh, I do have one more thing. Now, this is an adult game. Adult game. This is Tumble Tower. So you stack the wooden blocks, but not only do you stack the wooden blocks, kind of like Jenga, they have dares and truth on them, which is why it is an adult game. Now, it says ages 6 plus. Now, if for some reason you have 6-year-olds that can be trusted with truth or dare, that's up to your own parenting. I would suggest this only for adults, but let your conscience be your guide. So it is 1 set and it contains 48 wooden blocks. So I'm going to add that as the 3rd choice. So you have the Coco Melon light up set. You have Mrs. Potato Head, which Mrs. Potato Head way harder to find than the Mr. Potato Head. And you have the Tumble Tower, which has a combination of truth and dare blocks. And this one might make some good videos if you record you and your friends, you and your spouse playing the truth and dare. Okay, any interest? All right, we're going to clear this off then. Okay, next, $5, down to $5. Let me show you what I have. I have this game, which is a color and stacking game called Stacking Cups. And apparently you stack them like this, or you stack them like this. So that's going to be the first choice. Next, this was originally $10. I'm going to start it at $5. You've got a pop and surprise. And, oh! Oh! There we go. So apparently when kids move the dial down here, it will pop up and surprise them. Like that. So it's kind of like a modern version of Pop Goes the Weasel, or that Jack in the Box. Of course, now Jack in the Box is a fast food, but in my day, it was this old time crank operated game that, like, an old school grandparent would give. Okay, so that's the choices here. This is for ages 12 months and up. This stacking cups is for 6 months and up. So 6 months and up and 12 months and up. And I'm going to add one more game. This one is for adults. I remember my family playing games like this when we were waiting at restaurants. We used to have a local chain of restaurants down south called Po Folks. Believe it or not, it was P-O. That was the first word, and folks. And they used to have these fun little wooden games while you would wait to order. And my sister and I would always ask to go there, not because the food was great. The food wasn't great. It was meant to taste like home cooking, so it was like fried and had very little taste to it, but very plentiful portions. But because they had these fun little games, and we thought it would be fun. So we knew we'd have to wait a long time no matter where we went, and we enjoyed these. So $5. It's a set of two, which is important, and quarters will work as the perfect size to play, and these are wooden. It says the handcrafted wood game is perfect for small spaces, tabletops, bars, wedding receptions, birthday parties, and keeping kids and much more. Take them on the road. Bring fun with you wherever you go. Coins not included. Okay, so that is the third option. So, looking for $5. Great gifts for toddlers on the bottom, or great gifts for people of any age up top. And remember, this wooden one is a 2-pack. After all, you could have one sitting on your table, just like they do in restaurants, to keep kids entertained. Okay, Amy's bidding 5. Thank you so much. Oh, or for a man cave? Absolutely. Great idea. Okay. Coin toss game going to Cool Ranch. Thanks so much. Anybody else for either of the toddler games? We have the 6 months and up and the 12 months and up. There's Karen McCarty. Welcome, welcome. My managing moderator, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, last call on these $5 for choice games. The stacking cups is ages 6 months and up. The pop and surprise is ages 12 months and up. Okay, we will pass on these. Now, the next game is open. It's called Scrambled States of America, and it's a whimsical, dashing geography game. It is for ages 8 and up and 2 to 4 players. So I'm going to start this at just $3. I realize geography isn't for everybody, and but sometimes games are a great way to help kids with geography. This game is open, it has been looked at or played, so for that reason just $3. But if you want to teach geography or you want to test your own geography, all about the United States, here's your opportunity. My apologies to any viewers of other countries who are watching. This is just what I had access to. So, anybody for $3? Okay, Karen's in for $3. Anybody for 4? Otherwise, we're gonna count this down. Let's count this down to Karen, pretty please. Got a couple more games, and then we're going to go to snacks. And Jennifer, I so appreciate you hanging with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always great to see you in the chat. Okay, we are sold. Next, who likes dogs and who likes the game of life? So here are those two combined into one. This was originally $20. I do have 2 of these, so I'm going to start these at the bargain price of only 10. And the catchphrase down here is meet some friends, make some trouble. So this is for ages 8 and up and 2 to 4 players. So I think y'all know how you play life, but with this being a day at the dog park, let me tell you how it's different. Regular life, it's all about getting married and having kids and going around the board, and not necessarily everybody these days is able to get married. Not necessarily everybody is able to have kids. So let me tell you how it works for the game of life, a day at the dog park. You play as your favorite dog and you have a happy day filled with fun. You do your dog job, you win and lose treats, you collect bones, and you sometimes get into trouble. Whoever piles up 5 bones first wins. Super fun. And this cute little doggy version of the game of life, way better than getting kids that dog they've been begging for, where you're going to have to feed it and take it out to potty and all of the shots. So you might just want to spend 10 little dollars on this game to teach them the responsibility of having a dog and how much is involved in it. And you can meet some friends and make some trouble. Okay, any interest? Sounds life fun. Not like fun, but life fun. I get it. Okay, we're going to pass on this, and I've got yet another doggy game because I think dogs are fun. This is called not Clue, but incognito. Get it? Not incognito, incognito. Like, what's up, dog? That Randy Jackson used to say. Incognito. And what is it? Well, it's kind of like Clue, but it's a delightful game of doggy deduction where you use clues to find the undercover pup. Can pups go undercover? They can in Dog Nito. And here's how you play in the bag. In this game, each player takes a turn guessing which undercover pup their opponent is hiding. The longer the game, the more clues players will have to unravel the mystery. Incognito helps strengthen deduction and memory skills in a game that is fun for all ages. Okay, so that's the first choice. The other choice is Hog Wild, a hilarious game of hog hijinks. And once again, you use clues to find the guilty hog. And it's basically the same thing, but with cute little piggies instead. So there's the doggy version and the piggy version. But doggy is called Incognito, and the piggy version is called Hog Wild. Oh, I'm sorry, $10 for choice. I'm sorry, I'm so busy reading the dogs and looking at the cute pictures, I forgot to say the price. I'm such a bad host. Oh, okay, $10 starting bid for choice. I'm so sorry. And while y'all are bidding on that, let me drag out some snacks. And then after the snacks, we're going to have a clearance round. And we're going to do the clearance round different than we normally do. Okay, well, for anybody who is questioning, should I, shouldn't I, since we have the piggy version and the doggy version, I'm going to try to help you out with a price drop. Maybe this will help anybody who's watching decide. Let's plummet the price to $7. $7. I've got two of the Incognito, only one of the Hog Wild. So price drop, price drop. Okay, price drop way down. 10 to 9 to 8 to $7. $7, and I've got two of the Incognito and just Dog Wild. Oh, thank you, Rose. So sweet. Okay, Lisa's in for the 7 price drop. Buy it now. Lisa, are you buying the one hog wild or either or both of the two incognito? So will you be finding the undercover pup or the guilty hog? Undercover pup or guilty dog? Guilty hog. Oh, you can tell I'm getting tired. Dog. Okay. And I still have one more of these indognitos in case anybody is interested. Okay, $2 for choice for snacks. Okay. First, we're going to have whole cashews. These are salt and pepper. Oh, thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. I've got almonds. These are roasted and salted. Swedish fish and friends. The turtles are watermelon flavor. The dolphins are strawberry flavor. $2 for choice. Oh, y'all are so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, if I were singing for my supper in the town square or the subway, I'd direct y'all to my PayPal and Zelle tip jars, which are in the description. Yes. Choice of snacks for $2. So the choices are whole cashews, almonds, or Swedish fish. Any interest? If not, we'll go to some popcorn and chips. And then we'll have the clearance round at the end, and it is going to be different than we normally do it. When we get to it, I will explain how it's going to work. Much different than it normally does, but it's just because of the particular theme of movies and games tonight. Oh, that's okay. We've all got to go. The only difference is y'all can go anytime during the telecast, and I have to end the show for me to go. Okay, I totally understand. Last call on the nuts and Swedish fish. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Cool Ranch, for moderating tonight. I so appreciate you. We're not going to go much longer at all. I so appreciate your help, your moderation, your friendship. Love and hugs to you, my friend, my sister in Christ. Okay, last call. All right. Anybody changes their mind about Swedish fish, almonds, or whole cashews, y'all let me know. Oh, okay. Next, FW Waller was asking about popcorn. Here we go with popcorn. I'm going to first start with light kettle corn. This is a Boom Chicka Pop, and it's only got 35 calories. It's from Angie's, and Angie's motto is real simple ingredients, nothing fake. So $2. Let me take the camera back because these are big, big, big bags. Next, I've got a different kind. Not popcorn, but pepcorn. Heirloom pepcorn, which is a spicy cheddar cheese ball with Tabasco sauce. And if y'all didn't know, Tabasco sauce is made in Avery Island, Louisiana, right off the coast in the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. It is 30% less fat, real cheddar cheese, and baked, not fried. The next choice is Cape Cod Big Party Size Bag. These are kettle cooked potato chips, which means they are 40% less fat, nothing added. These are original with sea salt. Next, for those of you who love tortilla chips, I have a huge party size bag of restaurant style tortilla chips. Oops, let me see if I can fold this down so you can see the ones behind it. And last but not least, while we're talking about tortilla chips, is I have Late July. They are organic sea salt. They are USDA organic, non-GMO tortilla chips. They are thin and crispy. Let me see if I can fit these back here. So these are the 5 choices for snacks. Okay, Karen's in for 2. Some of these I have multiples. Some of these are one and done. Lisa's in for second choice. Okay. All right, well, let's count this down and get to picking. Got 5 great choices here. These are all the big family size, party size. I will have some smaller brands, some smaller sacks of the fussier brands, but these are the big sizes of the big family size. And while she's counting that down, let me get a little sip of water. Thank you all for joining me tonight. If you would, pretty please give me a thumbs up. Okay, we are sold. What kind of snacks do I like? My favorite snacks are strawberry Twizzlers. I also like barbecue potato chips. And I like dark chocolate Milky Way Midnight. Those are my 3 favorites. Okay, Karen's going for my one and only Boom Chicka Pop. Great choice. Okay, so we still have pepcorn. We've got Late July tortilla chips. We've got restaurant style tortilla chips. We have these Cape Cod. Oh, and look, these things don't even expire until November. November. Okay, anybody else? Wait, was Lisa in second? I'm trying to remember. Moderators, y'all help me pretty please. Okay, Lisa must have had her eye on the same one. Okay, last call. All right, we will pass on these. I'll show you some other snacks. We're going to continue all the rest of the snacks at $2 for choice. Next, I've got these Kettle brand air fried. Oh, and look, once again, these don't even expire until December. They are jalapeno and air fried. Nice. I've got Boulder Canyon avocado oil, malt vinegar, and sea salt. They are also a kettle style potato chip. Next, Takis. You remember when Takis used to only be for super spicy? Is there any room in my box, Belle? Okay, so let me answer this in a yes or no. The box that's going out tomorrow has already been sealed up and it's full. But the items you bought on Friday and Saturday are going to be in a separate box. So in that box that will be boxed up on Wednesday, Thursday, that box still has room because that box is your items sitting in a pretty blue bin. So since I haven't put those items in a box, all of this will still absolutely fit. The box that's going out in the morning is already sealed, but the box that's going out Wednesday, Thursday with your containers and your mugs, that box still has room. Okay. So yes, in other words, you ended up getting 2 separate boxes this week, if that makes sense. Okay, so the choices for this round are the Kettle brand air fried kettle cooked jalapeno chips, the Boulder Canyon avocado oil, malt vinegar, and sea salt kettle chips, or the Takis intense nacho but non-spicy. And Karen's in for 2. Oh, and Lisa bought some of the Takis, was it 2 weeks ago, Lisa? And she says they are amazing. I've tasted them and I feel like they're kind of like a Dorito rolled up because I personally am not into spicy stuff. And when it says non-spicy, they're accurate. It is not spicy. Now, I have multiples of the Takis. The other 2 are one and done. Okay, we are sold to Karen. Let's see what she picks and how many. So I've got multiples of the Takis. I have only one of the Kettle brand air fried and only one of the Boulder. Okay, she is going for 2 of the Takis and the other 2. Okay, so she's taking everything here and then 2 of the Takis. Okay, now if anybody is interested in the Takis, I still have more Takis left. In fact, I'll do it this way. Here's Karen's 2 Takis, and here's these 2 for Karen. So if anybody else wants to try these intense nacho, non-spicy, I still have more. Still have more. Okay, last call. All right, we will pass on this then. I'll show you some more chips, but before I do that, I want to show a 48-piece cutlery set in beautiful gold. $2 for choice. The other choice is a set of 5 chip clips. How perfect is that, since here I am selling chips and popcorn and other salty and delicious snacks? You might just need some of these clips in order to clip them up so that you can try multiples. Okay, so we're going to have these two quick items while I bring up some more salty snacks. I do have multiples of both. So in the 48-piece cutlery set, you get 16 spoons, 16 forks, and 16 knives. Okay, anybody for the 48-piece plastic cutlery set or for the 5-piece chip clip set? And really, you could clip other things. If you wanted to clip your gummy bears or your Swedish fish closed, you absolutely could, because I for sure use one on my Swedish fish. Also, if you wanted to clip craft projects that you are clamping while waiting while something's gluing, it's great for that too. Okay, Lisa's in for 2. Anyone for 3? Or for second choice? These plastic cutlery are a great way to avoid doing dishes. I have to tell you, I'm always worried that some little particle or food is getting stuck between the tines of a fork. So I love being able to use these forks and then just throw them out. Same way with the spoons. And knives work great if you're spreading cream cheese on a bagel, if you're spreading butter on your toast. Okay, we are sold to Lisa. Let's see what she chooses and what quantity. And y'all click the thumbs up, pretty please. And also, y'all make sure and stay tuned for the clearance round. After the snacks, it is going to be a different procedure than we normally use. Something interesting I'm going to try out. Also, something different because we've had so many movies. It would be hard to bring individual ones up. Okay, how many of the 48-piece cutlery sets would you like? I do want to show y'all an up close where it shows that it's heavy duty plastic. And they're a gorgeous golden color, which will go with everything. So, how many, Lisa? And anybody else for second choice? Lisa, how many? Anybody else for second choice? Yes. I have multiples of each. So I'll get one of each for Karen, one of the 48-piece plastic cutlery for Lisa. Anybody else? Last call, last call. All right, I'll clear this off. Thank y'all so much. Okay, next let's get back to some snacks. By Lesser Evil, whose policy is simple acts, clean snacks, I've got paleo puffs for anybody that might be on that very complicated paleo diet. These are grain free with organic coconut oil. It is also vegan, grain free, gluten free, certified paleo, and non GMO. So, what is a paleo puff? It's a no cheese cheesiness. No cheese cheesiness. Okay, there we go. Next, similar, I have Pitos, a jam of junk food taste that's plant based. And what is this? It's a crunchy, no cheese curl. So, once again, cheesy taste without any actual cheese. And similar to Pitos, made with peas, these are hippies. Get it? Hippies. Made with, once again, organic chickpeas. And these are chickpea puffs. And what's the flavor? It is a vegan white cheddar. And it is USDA organic, non GMO, gluten free, and a plant protein. So all three of these are puffs. All three of these have a cheesy taste, but without any actual cheese in it. I have multiples of the paleo puffs. The Pitos and the hip peas are one and done. Cool Ranch is in for two. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. It's just a sneeze. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm healthy. All right. Well, anybody else want to bring it up to three? Otherwise, let's count it down. I've got two paleo puffs, only one Pitos, and only one hip peas. Some great healthy alternatives to just potato chips, especially for those with allergies, those making paleo choices or vegan choices or gluten-free choices, looking for organic. Okay, we're sold to Amy. It looks like she's interested in the paleo puffs. And just one. Okay, so here's one paleo puff going to Cool Ranch. Anybody for the other paleo puff? The Pitos or the hip peas? Last call on these. Okay. If anybody has regret, you can let a moderator know. You can email me at the email address in the corner of the screen, or you can send me a message on Discord, which is always the easiest way to reach me. Next, I've got Harvest Snaps in three flavors. I have Loaded Taco, yum, White Cheddar Jalapeno, and Honey Dijon, which is always my favorite dipping sauce when it comes to nuggets. That's true. They are hard to find and they are pricey. Okay, looking for $2 for choice. And once again, let me show you, these are a plant-based protein, and these are all gluten-free. Might be easier to see it on a darker color. Plant-based protein and gluten-free. Okay, last call on the Harvest Snaps. Okay, any interest? Oh, and in case I didn't say it, Harvest Snaps are a baked navy bean snack. So if you've never tried navy beans made into these pretty little puffs on the back, these are a navy bean snack, not a potato chip. Okay, we're going to pass on those. Next, I have, these are going to be $3 for choice. I've got a sweet and spicy trail mix. This is a one and done. It has a blend of honey roasted peanuts, toffee peanuts, Cajun corn sticks, peanuts, honey roasted sesame sticks, and almonds. The other $3 choice are whole cashews, and the flavor is sriracha ranch. A little sriracha for spicy, a little ranch for cool. Okay, Karen's going to go with the honey Dijon. Did you want 1, 2, or 3? 1. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Lisa, did you get that, sweetheart? Okay, $3 for choice. I've got a choice of sweet and spicy trail mix or whole cashews in the sriracha ranch. Okay, Cool Ranch is in for 3. These are both one and done. So if anybody wants these, you need to bid. Otherwise, you're going to miss out. They are one and done. Anybody want to go up to 4? Otherwise, we're going to count this down. Nuts are a great source of protein. Hey, Danielle, welcome, welcome. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for yet another gorgeous thumbnail. I just loved it. And you missed Sherp earlier. He was here as F.W. Waller, movie consultant. Danielle is the moderator that makes all of my beautiful thumbnails, and can't wait to see the ones that are about to come out for my Friday, Saturday auctions at 7 p.m. and my Monday, Tuesday auctions at 7 p.m. Okay, clean sweep. Thank you, thank you. Lisa, did you get that? Okay, next we're going to go $2 for choice. This is the very last sweet potato snack I've had. Now, over the last few weeks, you've seen me sell a lot of sweet potato snacks. I love me some sweet potatoes, and I love me sweet potato snacks. I think almost everybody has bought some at one time or another because y'all wanted to see if these sweet potato snacks were as delicious as I said. This is the last bag that I have. It's by Spudsy, and the flavor is vegan cheesy cheddar. And of course, they're plant-based because they're sweet potato. So that's the last bag. Also, I had a bunch of these lesser evil snacks, which are USDA organic. Their motto is Simple Acts, Clean Snacks. And these are Sun Poppers, which look like this. They're a delicious, crispy, light snack. And the flavor is Himalayan pink salt. They are grain-free and fueled by the sun, vegan, grain-free, paleo, non-GMO. So that's the second choice. Hi, Connie Wilson. And the last choice are these potato crisps. Potato chips? No. Potato crisps? Yes. They have no artificial flavors, no synthetic colors, and they are light and crispy. They're kind of like the healthy version of Pringles. And they are lightly salted. So, some of those chips are so heavily salted. It's like, ugh, you got to have some dip with them just to tone down the salt levels. So I love that these are just lightly salted. So $2 for choice. And once again, thank you to all 14 people who are watching. If you would, please, oh please, click the thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. If there's anything you're waiting to see, let me know. I'd love to bring it up or re-bring it up. Oh, Erin loves chips. Okay, good to know. So this is the last of my sweet potato puffs, the last of my Sun Poppers, and I have 2 of these potato crisps. Okay, Karen's finally hopping on board the sweet potato train to try these puffs, and I am sold out of those. Anybody for the Sun Poppers from Lesser Evil or the potato crisps? Last call. All right, let me clear these away. Next, I have some of these nutritional drinks. They are a chocolate dream shake. They are from Jenny Craig. They have 12 grams of protein. Now, there are only 3 in this pack. So I'm going to start these at $3. It's a great way of adding in nutrition you are losing, and they have a yummy chocolate taste to them. And just like when I send lotions and soaps, I'm going to pack these in a gallon-sized baggie. Okay, Lisa's in for 3. Anybody want to go up to 4? These are super pricey in the store. Super pricey, but a great source of nutrition. And they're only 110 calories. So 12 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, and only 110 calories. But keep in mind, it is a 3-pack. I know it was once a 4-pack. It is currently only a 3-pack. And y'all don't judge me for it being a 3-pack. Okay, we are sold to Lisa. It's a one and done. Okay, next I've got a sleeve of Quaker caramel rice cakes. These have 5 grams whole grains. They are gluten free. There are no artificial flavors. $2 for choice. The next choice is a 40 count box of Icebreakers brand ice cubes bubble breeze flavored gum. So 40 gums in here. They're by Icebreakers. They look like ice cubes, and the flavor is bubble breeze. I only have one rice cake left. I have 3 of the Icebreakers in this one flavor left. So $2 for choice. Also, I want to add this Palermo garlic sea salt grinder. You get the entire grinder. You also get the entire grinder filled with garlic salt. So just the grinder, easily worth more than $2. Just this much garlic sea salt, easily worth more than $2. But I've only got one left, so I am reducing it tonight. And I've got 1 jar of the Heinz Homestyle gravy. Now, this is a white gravy. It's very popular down south. It's called country style sausage gravy. Let me see if I can show y'all. It is white. Now, we frequently put it on biscuits, like right here. In Texas, they put it on something called country fried steak. It takes time and trouble and toil to make it. But here it's easy peasy. You just open up the jar. There are recipes on the side in case you wonder what to do with it. And it's made by the national company Heinz. So there are your 4 choices. Everything is a one and done except for the gum. Any interest? Starting bid $2. So rice cakes, ice cubes 40-pack gum, Palermo grinder filled with garlic sea salt, and an entire jar of Heinz Homestyle gravy. Last call on those 4 choices. Any interest? Well, Erin, if you ever want to buy it, just send my moderators a message or send me an email, and we'll be glad to write you up an invoice so that you can pay for it and be enjoying it. My apologies, Lisa. Okay, let's pass on these choices. Next, I want to show something that I'm probably the only person who can get it for you. And you're wondering, what can it be? What can it be? We have these fancy spices called Tony Sasserays. And I know you're saying Sasserays. The CH in French makes the S sound. In fact, all C's in French sound like an S unless it has something called a cedilla underneath it. And the cedilla looks kind of like a little number 5. So that's why it's called Tony sasserays. Anyway, this is a big 8-ounce container of seasoning. So if you've ever wondered what Creole seasoning tastes like in gumbo, in jambalaya, in étouffée, in sauce piquante, then it's shaking this on it. We also shake this into boils. We'll put this on just a piece of grilled chicken. Even when making a sandwich, after I spread the mayonnaise on the bread, we shake a little bit of this, and all of a sudden it turns the mayonnaise into a spiced up version. So I'm one of the people who can get this for you. And when it says great on everything, it really does mean great on everything. And it has no MSG. $5. And I'll tell you right now, grocery stores sell it for $4. So I am only making $1 on this. And I have to pay tax. So I'm not really making a tax, sales tax to the store. And then I also have to pay to PayPal. So really not making a whole dollar. But several people have said, what does food taste like down there? How do you make food taste Cajun or Creole? And you make food taste Cajun with Zatarans and Creole with Tony Sasserays. So if anybody's interested, $5. Unfortunately, this isn't something I can retail arbitrage at a discount. It's just something I have to go to my local grocery to buy. But I'd had some requests. Okay, $2 for choice. Or you can have a koozies. One those sprinkles. So a 2-pack of koozie, or these Total Home strong and sturdy cups. And after this, we're going to have the clearance round. And you are going to be incredibly surprised at the unconventional way in which I do this. It may not work, and if it doesn't work, we won't do it again, but it would be super hard to bring up a lot of tedious movies, so I'm going to try something unconventional. So, anybody for the cups or the 2-pack of koozies? Oh, wait, I did have one more thing after this. I almost forgot. In fact, I will just add it to this. I have a bean dip. It is by Vegetarian Company. It is vegan. And it's a big 11-ounce container. I know sometimes things look big or small on the screen. This is not 1 ounce. It is not 2 ounce, not 5 ounce. This is huge, 11 ounce. So, and you'll see all these certifications on the side being non-GMO, being vegan, low fat, plant-based, BPA free, hot or cold, no preservatives, non-GMO, low sodium. Okay, so that's going to be another choice at $2. Also, for those of y'all who like a little taste with your bean dip, I have the jalapeno version also. So I've got those two as well. Keep forgetting about those dips. whether you eat it straight or maybe you make it into one of those 5-layer dips where you add some salsa to it and you add some sour cream. Oh, I just love sour cream. Everything's like better with sour cream. Okay, Cool Ranch is in for 2. Anybody want to go up to 3 or in for second choice? And then after this, I'm going to tell you the really unconventional way we are going. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I do have one more thing. I know I keep saying that. I just keep forgetting about things. One more thing after this, and then we'll get to the clearance round. I promise y'all. It's not actually a food item. It is for food, and it came from my local liquidator. I know, Belle is just so scattered tonight. It's just one of those weeks for Southern Belle. But I'll have 2 days of packing and shipping, and I'll be right as rain by Friday at 7 p.m. for our next Bargains Belle on. And if it's Friday, then let Lisa know and she will add it to the list. I believe some of the requests received were dolls and cards. Okay, we are sold to Amy. Let's see which one she wants and what quantity. Except for the cups, we have multiples of everything. What'll it be, Amy? And what quantity? Red party cups. Okay, anybody else? Anybody for the bean dips or the koozies? Of the party cups, I just have that one sack. That was my only sack of party cups. I do have multiples of the bean dips and multiples of the koozies, though, if either of those interest you. Any other interest? And Connie says sour cream, green onion, and peppers mixed with bean dip would be good. I think so too. Okay, let me move this aside and move this too, and then show you the last item. When I show you the last item, you'll be like, oh, yeah. And I wish Sherp could have seen this because Sherp was all worried about popcorn. Do y'all recognize these? If I can even get it out here. Oh, come on. Are they stuck? Oh, come on. Don't be stuck. Well, oh, I see. They're stuck on the little lip. There we go. The little lip was in. I have a 4-pack of actual popcorn containers. So when you're making that popcorn, whether it's from a bag like the Boom Chick Pop, whether you are air popping it, whether it's microwave popcorn, and if you don't want to put it in one bowl and then have to hand that bowl around your living room, these, which are a plastic acrylic, and there's 4 of them, literally say popcorn. They are made for popcorn. I'm going to start this set at $10. This to me is the quintessential container to serve popcorn. It's a 4-piece set and it just seems so right and quintessential for movie viewers at home. And I also love that it is tall and that it's taken down. And especially if you're a person that likes to add your own butter, this way it can drip down, make your own cheese, Maybe you like to add your own caramel, or maybe you even like to stir in the M&Ms or the snow caps with it so that you get a little sweet with a little salty. Great for this long, tall, tapered container. Okay. Any interest in these? Okay, so we're going to start the clearance round and we're going to do this unconventionally. Normally, I bring an item up like this and I'll say, well, I was selling it for $10. Now I'm going to sell it for $8. And if anybody wants this 4-pack of popcorn containers for $8, put 8 in the chat and it's yours. It's a one and done. I only bought one of these. We do that. But here is the way the clearance is going to work. Oh, wait. Connie said something. Karen says it's a great idea. Let's see what it is. I made those for Christmas gifts last year with popcorn flavored salts and Twizzlers as part of a family gift and called it a movie night. Oh, that's fantastic. I could see how you could take each of these and make them into like a gift basket or a gift of snacks. Absolutely. That would be fantastic because you could totally fill it up with great snacks. I love that. Karen's right. That's a great idea. It's just hard finding these. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, because I showed hundreds of movies and there's no way to bring them up one by one, and I also don't remember which ones were 7, which ones were 5, which ones were 9, which ones were 10. I don't remember. So if you saw a movie that you liked, you wanted, all you have to do to get the clearance price, and I'm going to clearance it out at $4, is name the title. I'm not going to tell you the titles. I'm not going to show you the titles. I'm not going to re-show you the movie. If you were watching and paying attention and you wanted a particular movie and you were hoping, oh, I hope Belle brings up fill in the blank movie, all you have to do is write that movie title in the chat. It will be clearanced and $4 for you. Lisa just did it. Dune sold to Lisa. I have multiple copies, so if you want more than one, let me know. Lisa just bought Dune for the price of $4 because she remembered the title. She must have been hoping for it or maybe getting ready to request it. Anybody else, if you can name it, I'm ready to mark it down to $4. And she's going with 2 copies of Dune. Okay. Anybody else for my name a movie and we'll mark it down. Also, if you can name any of the types of blasters or pew-pews, I will mark those down to $4. Just name the kind you wanted. They were the first 3 toys shown. So if you can name those, I will mark those down to $4. If anybody wants the package of straws, I will mark the straws down to 50 cents. Just put straws in the chat and the number you want. Okay, last call on this name your own clearance idea. I hope to see everybody back Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. for our